to Internalize, the 680 Fan and the Fangirl Intern podcast. We have Annabelle back with us this week and a new face. Olivia Sayer's in the house.
Hi.
Olivia, why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself?
Hi, my name's Olivia. I'm going to be starting my third year at UGA in the fall, and this is my first summer with 680. It's been super fun, and everyone's super nice to work with.
And she's on the dance team at UGA and writes for the Red and Black.
Yes.
So she was all up in the College World Series when Georgia made their run.
Yep. Unfortunately, it ended one win shy.
It did. Well, what are y'all's 4th of July plans? That's coming up this week.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going to Charleston tomorrow, and I'm really excited because all my college friends will be there and my hometown friends will be there. So collision of my worlds.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, me and my hometown friends are going to Hilton Head. It's the same girls that are going down with Charleston. We're just going to leave Charleston and go to Hilton Head.
And that's only an hour drive, right?
Yeah, if that. It's not far.
Yeah.
It's just annoying because, if you were to take a boat, it'd be 30 minutes away. But since you have to go on land, you have to go all the way out, down, back in. So it's 2 hours. But
well, that's fun though.
it's so fun. I'm gonna get tan.
Yay!
And then come back here and shadow. I'm doing the shadowing thing that you did with
I need to get on that.
Yeah.
Do I just reach out to Scott?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I'm doing it Friday. I'm so excited.
Yeah, tell me how it
excited.
goes.
I will.
Yeah.
Gabby did it last week and it looked insane.
LK said she did it too, and LK said that she didn't get to go to batting practice. It was a day game, so they didn't have batting practice that day. So I was like, that kind of sucks. I definitely want to go when it's the full experience. So
She did the walk-off though, right? LK, I think.
maybe.
Yeah.
I didn't fully ask her all the details, but
No,
well, speaking of World Series, the Texas A&M coach is no longer the Texas A&M coach.
yeah, no, that one was, I saw it coming. But
Really?
Yeah, I think he's buddies with the Texas AD. That
Yes,
goes back
I
to
did
their-
see that.
Yeah, back to their TCU days. But honestly, the way he went about it, he could not have botched it any worse.
I saw the press conference where he pretty much demolished the interviewer and called him selfish for just asking the question about the rumors.
Yeah.
But that's his job.
Exactly. It's the reporter did not want to ask that question.
No.
Nobody in that room wanted to, but it had to be asked because parents of the players were reaching out to the media to see
Really?
if he was gonna, see if he was gonna leave.
That's some high school shit.
Yeah, that is so interesting. I was talking to John Michaels about it, and he said on the locker room, if I was that reporter, I would drive down to Texas and I would be in that room when the coach did his opening speech or whatever and be all right, so what do you have to say now? You told everyone that you moved your family and all this stuff to be at Texas A&M for the rest of your career. And now what? Not even 24 hours later.
Yeah, it's so sketchy.
Yeah.
I get it. You gotta do what's best for your family, but in a public eye, I don't think anyone will ever forget what happened. I think it's gonna go down in history as one of those major coaching errors. No one else is gonna want to be like him.
Yeah. And if you're a player and you're talking to him and he's we're gonna give you some playing time, do you really trust what he's gonna say?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's just the rivalry between Texas and Texas A&M goes so far back. It's literally an Auburn Alabama switch or a Georgia Florida. It's gonna cause madness.
Did you see what happened yesterday in Austin when they did the welcome to the SEC thing? People took down. They had all the flags, all the SEC teams. Someone took the Texas A&M flag and stomped on it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, because Texas is the one that just went into the SEC, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They did a installation at Texas with all the SEC stuff.
And they were just
took the flag.
They had Pitbull there.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, they did fireworks, Pitbull. It was a whole party.
I saw the fireworks, video fireworks.
That is really funny.
Yeah. But no, that rivalry, and Texas actually plays at A&M next fall in baseball.
Oh, God.
So that's going to be interesting.
Wow. Wait, do they play each other in football this coming season?
I believe
I think they
don't
do.
know.
I think they do, but it might be in. Is it Kyle?
Kyle
Field?
Field,
Yeah. And Kyle Field came, or they did something with the most loud stadiums or something, and Cloudfield was what, number 1 maybe?
It was probably close.
And so, wow, that, I mean, if it's already loud, that rivalry is going to be absolutely insane.
Fans were Venmo requesting him too.
For what?
Just for leaving. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
I like their new guy though. I think he's gonna be good.
Was the assistant or the pitching coach, right?
I think he was their hitting coach.
Hitting coach.
To go to Texas, looked absolutely miserable in the pregame photo or whatever, post press conference photo.
So he left to follow the coach, and then came back.
Yep.
So did they do a lot of interviews with the other candidates, or did they just want to hire him?
So they said they went after Tony Vitello, which is Tennessee's head coach, but I don't think he was going to leave Tennessee. And then they said they interviewed a couple other people, but all the players wanted Early back. So
I mean, it makes sense. They know the players, they know the style.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, USA lost last night. Annabelle has been so mad all morning.
Yeah, because I'm just tired. Like, the U.S. women's national team is so superior at this point. Like, the men's is just like a poverty franchise. I'm over it.
Well, Clint Dempsey even expressed his concern with
it's
the
never
state
gonna,
of.
They're never gonna get good.
No.
And I've accepted that. Like, I remember when we were younger and Brad Guzan was the goalie and that bald guy who was God, Michael something. It was Clint Dempsey.
Yeah.
He was a midfielder. You know who I'm talking about, though?
Yes.
Like, I remember that was probably the last time we were somewhat decent and made a run in the World Cup. I mean, did we even qualify for the Olympics? I don't know. But I did learn this yesterday. My sister told me that the men's soccer in the Olympics, there is a age cutoff of 22.
Interesting.
You can't be older than 22 in the men's Olympic soccer competition.
How is that?
So basically, it's like your U20 team. It's your youth team representing you in the Olympics.
Maybe that's why we suck.
Do you know why?
So. I don't know. I tried looking into it, but apparently it was installed a couple years ago.
Oh.
I think it was to keep from my personal opinion is that I think it's to prevent older players from sticking around and not retiring. Like Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, they don't want them to hold out the hope. I'm gonna keep playing until I can play in the next Olympics.
Interesting.
If that makes sense. I think it's more of you need to retire not in the sake of making the Olympics because you can only be 22 and under.
That's so interesting though, because I feel like it's kind of unfair for somebody else to tell you when you need to end your career.
Yeah, I think it's unfair too. Also, the stars of our country are old. Christian Pulisic and McKennie,
exactly.
They're all 25, 26. Some of them are in their 30s.
And they are veterans and kind of know how to play the game.
But I guess the World Cup's next year or in 2 years.
26.
Yeah, 2026. So maybe they want the team that was playing in Copa to be focused on the World Cup now, and not the Olympics, because that would be a lot playing in Copa, then the Olympics, then the World Cup. But
is the head coach going to be there?
I think they're going to fire him.
He's gone.
I know. I think. Yeah. A lot of people are really mad at him right now. He was one of the reasons that all of the fans were so upset about the loss last night. But, and they had to win that game. And especially coming off a loss on your home soil at Mercedes-Benz. We even had a tailgate for it. So, that's just unfortunate. But
yeah,
I think the biggest thing has been, the refs, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, on radio this morning, they said this was the first home loss for USA.
That's crazy.
In the group stage. I was that's crazy.
Yeah, in the group stage too, you need to be playing to the highest level in the group stage. I get that, not every team is going to be the women's national team, but you have to perform and you have the pressure of performing at the highest level when you are representing USA. I mean, it's like a standard at this point.
But back to the age thing, don't you want your stars out there, no matter how old they are? Doesn't it increase viewership?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find anything on the internet.
Because I also feel like with the women's national team, I don't know half of the people. I mean, I grew up watching, like, being such a fan of Mia Hamm and, like, Alex Morgan, Abby Wambach, like, all of these, Kelly O'Hara, like, all of these amazing
it's considered
players.
A U23 tournament, meaning players must be born on or after January 1st, 2001.
And this is just the men's?
Just the men's.
So I wonder why they don't do that for the women's.
Despite the age limit requirement for the men's tournament, all other rules and of the sport remain the same for women's and men's. But, I mean, both tournaments have a standard match consisting of 2 45-minute halves, 15-minute halftime. The end of the match is known as full time. Like, all of these rules are the same except for the age requirement.
That's so interesting. I wonder if in the coming years or whatnot it changes for the women, because I mean at this point, like, the women are getting shuffled out. I mean, Alex Morgan didn't make the roster.
Oh wait,
That's
it
crazy.
says, however, each team is allowed 3 exceptions to that rule.
What?
So Messi, you're on the team.
Yeah, so I guess I can have 3 people that are over 23. Yeah. No, 22, because it's U23, so under 23. Weird.
No, Alex Morgan not being on it's crazy.
See, I thought the same thing, and then I was talking to my parents or my family about it, because when it came out, Annabelle texted me and was like, it's out. Like, go look at it.
Yeah.
And so I texted my family group text because we're a huge soccer family.
Yeah.
And, like, both my parents were like, oh, yeah, not surprised by that.
Interesting.
I think that, I mean, we have a ton of amazing forwards that are just so much younger.
Yeah.
That are scoring goals.
Forward was crazy.
I didn't expect that.
It's crazy. We were talking about it last time we podcasted.
Mm-hmm.
I was really interested to see what would happen, and I knew that Emma Hayes would maybe have the guts to make a ballsy decision like that, but I didn't think she'd actually do it.
Yeah, I agree.
And then when I saw the graphic they posted without Alex Morgan, I was like, oh my god, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then she posted on Instagram some salty little thing. It was like, I'll still be cheering them on.
Yeah, she was really disappointed or something.
Yeah. But it's like she was in that July or June training camp and played in those friendlies, but she didn't do anything. And then, like we were talking about, when she got taken out and they put in Sophia Smith, Mal Pugh or Swanson, and Jaden Shaw. Or no, it was Trinity Rodman.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a whole different game. So that was probably really eye-opening. Yeah,
that is true. I mean, I even saw an interview with Landon Donovan, who used to play for the men's national team, and he was like, I mean, I'm not out there on the practice field seeing kind of what the style of play looks like, the intensity, whatever, but I feel bad for her. Because, I mean, she worked really hard to... I mean, she's a mom. She worked hard to get her physique back, her fitness. And, I mean, it's hard to be cut off on not your terms.
Exactly. At UGA, we got to interview them this past year.
Really?
Yeah, for the She Believes Cup.
Oh, yeah, they practiced there.
Yep.
That's insane.
Morgan, Mallory, all of them.
Were they nice?
Yeah, they were super nice, super friendly.
I always wonder that, how people are going to actually be to not normal reporters. Yeah.
But no, that post-game press conference was crazy. So it's literally they're all out in one line, and then you just walk out, and it's the whole media there. And then whoever they come talk to, they come talk to.
So you go to them or they come to you?
It's like they have, y'all know, at tailgates or stuff, the fence is there.
Yeah.
So they put a fence up. So the media stands behind the fence, and then it's on the way to their locker room or whatever. And if they stop, they stop. If they don't, they don't. But they all stopped. They were all super friendly.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's very intriguing.
It's interesting.
Well, going back to Pulisic last night, I know that he didn't say anything about the refs in his post-game press conference. He just said that he was frustrated, but the video is circling that the refs wouldn't shake his hands.
Yep.
I mean, that was a crazy game to begin with. It wasn't, it was really chippy.
Mm-hmm.
And Uruguay in the past, their players had been known for, like, biting people.
What?
Yeah.
That's a first.
Yeah, I'll find it.
That is absurd. How do you even get, like, to a point where you can bite somebody, like, on the arm? Or?
Yeah. Uruguay soccer.
Better yet, who goes, I'm just going to bite this guy?
Yeah.
Literally.
Uruguay biting soccer player. Luis Suarez. He bit someone in 2014.
Was this like a one-time occurrence?
He bit someone during the 2014 World Cup.
Okay, so this has been going on for a while. It's been 10 years.
Yeah. He, look. He bit his arm.
Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
A red card?
All 3
Red
times.
flag.
It's happened 3 times. He's bit someone 3 times.
Has he ever gotten caught? I mean, obviously, but like in a game.
I'm sure, like, during replay. He's probably like, he bit me. And then the ref's like, what? And they'd, like, go, like,
Are you a
replay.
child?
If you're an opposing player,
Yeah.
do you wear like an arm guard now? Every time you play him? Like what?
True. I don't know.
It's crazy.
I read something that said, like, from the start of the match, the U.S. was the better team on the pitch, but fouls continuously occurred while they were on offense. Fox Sports analyst Stu Holden was heard saying during the broadcast that despite the fouls not seeming severe enough for a yellow card to be pulled out of Ortega's pocket, he should do it soon because Uruguay was fouling on purpose to prevent a U.S. advantage toward the net.
Yeah.
So,
I would agree.
and I mean, I know I watched the video of the ref not shaking Pulisic's hands over and over again because a lot of people were saying, or obviously were mad at the ref and saying that it was classless and he was an amateur and all of this stuff. But I did see one angle of the video and Pulisic was like, why aren't you over there cheering with them?
Okay, that makes sense.
Talking about the Uruguay team. Just, I mean, in the heat of the moment in anger, I mean, fouls can make or break a game. So, I don't know.
I don't think that ref's going to be asked to
I don't think so
officiate
either.
another game.
What y'all think of that final goal? Should there have been someone called there?
Yeah.
Offside?
For sure. I think if another ref was reviewing it, it would have been called back. Do I think the U.S. would have won and scored 2 goals? Because that's, if they wanted to advance, they would have had to beat out Panama in goal differential. And by that point, Panama was winning 2-1. So we would have had to score 2 goals in like 10 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Most likely, I don't think we would have won. But it would have changed the trajectory because I feel like after that goal was not called back, like they just kind of pouted.
Well, yeah, you need momentum.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna,
and it was going until that goal
Yeah.
was scored, and I was like,
we're done.
yeah.
No, I was watching the post-game the post-game show, and one of them was like, I was more infatuated with the Panama game because I thought they had a better chance than we did. I was like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You could just tell they weren't on last night at all.
No. Well, men's soccer team maybe take some pointers from the women's soccer team, and we'll get back to you when you start performing. Please
I'm
and thank
reading
you.
ahead on like our notes for today, and I didn't read this all the way. This is crazy.
Are you talking about Kyle Filipowski?
Here we go.
Buckle up.
What's happening with this guy? The guy, right?
Yes. Do you want to explain it or do you want me
Have at
to?
it, 'cause I just saw it trending on Twitter. I don't know the full details.
Oh my
of it.
gosh. Okay. So, Kyle Filipowski played at Duke.
Basketball?
Duke basketball. And I mean, I know that my sister and my dad did not like him at Duke. So he already has like, his name's out there. He has a reputation, but he was projected to go in the first round of the draft this year. So he was even on the like floor and everything.
He didn't get drafted.
No.
So
Which is funny because somebody did get drafted from the stands.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
So like, he didn't even get asked to come, and Kyle Filipowski did, and he didn't get drafted in the first round. Well, finally, he got drafted in the second round by the Utah Jazz, and it came out afterwards that a lot of coaches were kind of turned away from his answers to like the personal questions during interviews and whatnot. And he just got really uncomfortable when being asked about his family and his girlfriend. And his girlfriend is maybe 28 at this point, I think, because...
So she's a cougar?
She's a cougar, and she's also a Mormon.
Oh, God.
And so...
Wait, that cannot be right.
Okay, so their first picture together was at Kyle's high school prom, his senior year. She was 26 and showed up at the prom with him.
And he's like 18.
And he's, yes, 18. So, I mean, yes, he's an adult at the age of 18, but think of roles were reversed and the girl was 18 and you had this 26-year-old man showing up to your prom. Like, people would arrest him. I'm pretty sure.
That's wild.
Like, absurd. So, anyways, after he got drafted and kind of word started circling about his name and his girlfriend and why he wasn't drafted in the first round, his brother and his mom started speaking out on Twitter, pretty much saying, I have a picture of the tweets here, one moment. Pretty much saying that she, the girlfriend, Mormon groomed him and made him cut off his family.
Oh.
So he had said something about how he hasn't talked to his brother except for in, like, if he direct messages him on Instagram. But there was an email sent to the family, which was pretty much like a goodbye letter.
When?
That's terrible.
Like, when they started dating, I'm pretty sure.
So was his family with him at the draft?
No, I don't think so.
Like, was he by himself?
Well, he was with his 28-year-old Mormon groomed girlfriend. And the mom said that she was just waiting for him to graduate from Duke so that they could get engaged before he got drafted. So she's not only a cougar, but she's low-key a gold digger.
What's the cousin? Isn't there like a cousin angle somewhere? Or there was at one point?
There probably is. Like, I mean, it's all over. It's all over Twitter.
Thanks. I mean, like,
it's terrible.
There has to be. He has to be like being blackmailed by her in some shape or form. Don't you think?
I mean, obviously, because
or she has something on him.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just look up his name, you don't get stats anymore.
What? Oh, it's just like the news.
It's literally just him and his girlfriend. Like, the first thing that pops up right now, Kyle Filipowski's family accuses fiance of grooming and isolating the NBA newcomer.
Damn. He was the guy that had that injury, right? Where he, like, fell in the court and he had to be carried off. And turns out it was, like, he twisted his ankle or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
Let me look.
Yeah, so ESPN's Jonathan Giovanni is the one that kind of came out to say that his personal life could have played a part. But the funny thing is that with him being drafted to Utah is like the state of Mormonism.
That's so true.
So, like,
I didn't even put two and two together.
So, like,
he's going to the Holy Land. She's probably like best case scenario.
I mean, but it makes you think, like, well, is there something going on underground here, or is Utah just like, well, we got him on our team? Like,
I don't know. That's crazy.
I don't know.
The thing though with drafting is I feel like there's so many players that get the character issues label, and half the time it's not even true.
Yeah.
But no, this is definitely...
I was about to say, unfortunately, this does seem to be true.
But no, he is the guy. It was when someone stormed the court and he got injured.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And everyone was like, it's a miracle.
Kind of like when Caitlin Clark got knocked over when she stormed the field. It's just funny to me. Like, I love her, but it's just funny.
I agree.
Decked.
I remember in 2022, I think it was, Georgia was playing Tennessee at home, and at the time Tennessee was ranked #1, and everyone was like, are we going to storm the field? I was like, no, we're not going to storm the field.
Yeah.
It's like, Tennessee's not worth that.
No.
We stormed when we beat Tennessee, but it's because we sucked.
Dang.
Like,
That's
Tennessee
cool,
was #5, and it was like, we beat them like 67 to like 30. Like, we literally ran out of fireworks. That's how many touchdowns we scored.
Dang.
And then, like, we just stormed the field because we're like, why not? And then we beat Clemson the next week. That was probably the best 2 weeks of my life as a student.
Yeah.
And it's just been like downhill ever since. It's so bad. So bad.
So y'all have fireworks?
Yeah.
I want fireworks in Sanford so bad.
You don't?
They do it for graduation, and that's it.
Every touchdown we
Oh.
get fireworks. Pre-game we get fireworks.
I was on the South Carolina field for the Furman South Carolina game last year.
So fun.
It was a culture shock.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it was insane. Like, I have a video though of y'all's first, or when you do the
Sandstorm.
Yeah, and I'm like on the field, and my face in the video is just like, I'm so scared, and then it's everyone doing the same thing with like the lights. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, when they do the remix and everything.
Yes, but I mean, I'm pretty sure the Furman football team was more focused on what's going on around them than the game. But I mean, it was hard not to be.
Yeah.
Like, we played Clemson the year before, but it was a day game, and it was
not intimidating at all.
no, it was nothing like South Carolina. So
I'm gonna get you to put that in writing and give that to me,
okay.
so I can show all my Clemson friends. You just said that. I swear,
I mean,
love
Death
my
Valley
Clemson
is
friends,
cool,
they're
but it's just not the
nothing
same.
compares to Death Valley. I'm like, the real Death Valley is in Louisiana.
Yep.
Mhm.
And we beat you on your home turf, so.
True.
I just think maybe it would have been different if it was like a night game at Clemson,
They
but
don't have anything cool, like, they have no traditions besides, like, that stupid, like.
the running down the hill. Well, then they run down the hill and what? They touch
They
something.
touch a head.
I'm waiting for one of them to
Howard's
just beat
Rock.
it and running.
But I feel like Georgia does cool stuff.
Yeah, we have the light up Sanford in the fourth
Yeah.
Yeah,
quarter.
yeah.
Got
like-
some lights.
Clemson has nothing. They don't have the cool lights. They don't have smoke. They just run out of freaking.
Furman's playing Ole Miss the first weekend
Yeah, so
this
much
year,
fun.
and I think I'm working that game, and I'm so excited to just like be on the Ole Miss field, and I can't wait.
The Grove. My parents went there, so I love Ole Miss.
Oh my gosh,
I almost
really?
went there.
I've never been, but one of my best friend's little sister is starting her freshman year there, so like her parents are coming down and they're getting an Airbnb and stuff, and so we're gonna make a little weekend out of it.
I'll send you some like recommendations.
Yes,
There's this
please.
really good taco shop called South Depot.
Okay,
It is so good.
got it. That'll be my
So we'll go there.
pregame food.
hmm
So how many more years does Shane Beamer have?
We just extended him, I think.
Or no, I'm saying, like, is he on the hot seat?
Oh, I don't know.
Interesting.
TBH. I mean, we've definitely gotten better since he's been there.
Yeah.
He was way better than Muschamp for sure.
Hey, that's Georgia legend Will Muschamp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not really
Interesting.
too like invested in our football
Yeah.
program at this point because I don't expect anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always expect to lose, and then when we win, it's like so fun.
Yeah,
Like we don't.
I think that's good.
Like we didn't.
That's kind of like Furman.
Yeah.
That was shocking.
So it's like, I mean, we're like really reaching to even get.
I feel like the games are fun though.
Yeah, the games are so fun, but like usually, like I swear, last year every single home game we had was a night game. Like they always gave us night games, and this year we have 2 night games, and the rest of them are like 4:15 or noon kickoff.
Yeah, ours are always at 2 p.m.
4 p.m.'s terrible. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
the win of the day in South Carolina. Like kickoff, I remember a 4 p.m. game last year. Kickoff was like 1:05.
Mm-mm.
Noon is crazy.
So I just
Noon
I
is
didn't go in.
It's
absurd.
terrible.
I just stayed at a tailgate in the shade with food and drinks. I'm like, I'm not leaving.
No, yeah. We get to stand in the end zone. Like they,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, because I mean, Furman's stadium is kind of small. So we just get to stand on like they have like a gate right by the end zone. So, and it's in our tailgate spot.
Oh, nice.
So we just walk down there. Nobody actually goes into the game.
Dang.
We just watch from there,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. Like it's something different that gets people excited to go, but
Yeah.
that's about it. Do you work during games at
Well,
UGA?
dance.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so
Oh,
true.
you got band with the
Mhm.
pom poms?
Yeah.
I love those people.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it hard to dance, and then do you write also about the Georgia football team?
Not about football, which is why, yeah. Because I was offered, but I was like, I'd kind of rather do the dance thing.
Yeah, and you don't want to be stretched too thin.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm only going to have dance for 2 more years in college. Hopefully I have writing well past that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
But no, it's fun.
I think that was good.
Noon games
practice every day?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday if we have a game on Saturday.
Oh.
And then on game day, so like if it's a noon game, we'll get there at 5:45 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Which is why noon games are rough.
Like full makeup, hair, everything.
So we're all waking up at 3 a.m. Yeah. Or like when we went to Jacksonville, we all, like I think I went to bed at 2, woke up at 3, got on the bus, went to Jacksonville. But it's really fun. It's worth it.
I mean, it's memories at that point. Like, you're never going to get those times back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
That is.
I think waking up at 8 a.m. for a noon game to get ready is rough.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, gotta
drink.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to college game day?
Yeah.
One's fun.
We had it. We played UNC in Charlotte last year to open up the season, and we had it. Yeah. But we always randomly get like SEC game day.
Yeah.
At like smaller show with like Paul Feinbaum.
Yeah.
Who was that Florida quarterback?
Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Randomly.
Tim Tebow.
And they like set up in the horseshoe, and like no one goes. It's so embarrassing.
It's okay.
So embarrassing.
It's funny.
Our football team's just an embarrassment.
Y'all are playing Oklahoma this year, though, right?
Yeah, at Oklahoma. And then we host LSU. We host
That'll
Ole Miss.
be fun.
I'm so excited to host Ole Miss because all my friends are coming. Family's coming. My dog's coming.
Yeah.
Fresh.
So excited.
It's cool.
Yay.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Well, with it being the 4th this weekend, we have big Braves game.
Yeah.
The Phillies are coming to town. And we hate the Phillies.
That is true. Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Or what were you going to say?
I was going to say you had some interesting news to share.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
The Braves will not be facing Kyle Schwarber or Bryce Harper this weekend.
So do you think that we have a better chance of winning?
I do. So game 1's going to be Fried versus Nola.
Okay.
So you got to win that. You got to get to Philly's bullpen because Nola's been pretty solid this year. But honestly, Fried's been good.
He has been good.
Yeah. The one that's concerning is Spencer Schwellenbach.
See.
That's Philly.
Okay, that's fair. Well, he's brand new. But also, for some reason, I am a fan of him because of his name.
That makes sense.
And he's kind of just so cute. And his fiance is all over my TikTok. So I feel like I'm following their relationship.
Yeah.
But I can understand the concern with him.
Mm-hmm. He just needs to get through the order 3 times. 2 times he's good. It's the 3rd time that it all falls apart.
Okay.
But yeah, if he can do that, and then we have Lopez going on. I think it's Sunday, game 3.
As long as we don't have Morton.
Well, Charlie's been going good, bad, good, bad. I don't know if y'all have seen that. All of his starts have been like flip-flopped. So his last one was good, so this next one might be. How
are we feeling about facing against Brandon Marsh?
Oh, gosh.
He's Buford bred.
His hair is terrible. Just gonna say.
Buford bred.
Brandon Marsh. He went to our high school.
Like he takes a bucket of water on his hair.
He does.
Why?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I actually have no idea.
Crazy, but no. How's he doing this year?
I think he's doing well. I know that a lot of Buford people are coming to the game just because, I mean, everyone grew up watching him in high school.
That makes sense.
And like his mom buys so many tickets just to hand out because I don't think the players get as many tickets as you think they would get.
That makes sense.
So Buford will be representing this weekend. And hopefully the Braves represent this weekend.
Gotta get Trey Turner out.
Yeah.
That's the thing right there.
Well, some other what's trending. I did this for Annabelle.
Oh gosh, what is it?
The Dallas Cowboys cheerleader show on Netflix.
Let's go.
Have you finished it?
Yeah, I finished it.
Did you binge it?
Yes and no. I think I watched an episode a day because I wanted to savor it. Like,
wow.
I really had to hold myself back. I probably could have finished it in a day if I wanted to. Like, if I was, like, traveling, I definitely would have downloaded all the episodes and watched it.
Yeah.
But I recommend it to anyone who hasn't watched it. It's, honestly, like, growing up, always watched, they had a show on, like, Freeform or, like, TLC it was called Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders Making a Team. And it was way more harsh. It wasn't as, like, professionally done. It was more like a reality TV show. Yeah. But, it showed, like, the more like them actually getting cut, because I feel like in the Netflix show they kind of like sugarcoated how they got cut.
Got it.
It's very harsh how they get released during training camp. But the Netflix show was good. I think I liked how it gave more personal stories of the rookies, because we didn't really get that in the TLC show.
Okay.
Like, it wouldn't have highlighted, like, for example, like Reese and like her engagement and like growing up as an Alabama cheerleader. Like, they wouldn't have talked about that in the TLC show.
Got it.
Or like they would have had like real life footage of like the engagement party they had for Kelsey, or like, wait, have you guys seen it?
No.
I saw the other one, but
the old one?
clips from the other one.
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch this one?
You should if you like.
Does
the
this
old
stuff
one,
like does cheerleading stuff interest you as much as dance stuff?
I mean, kind of. I mean, they're kind of more dancey.
They're dancers.
Yeah, they're dance.
They're trained as dancers.
Well, yeah, because I know the
like,
thunder.
Yeah.
Da,
well, they all did
da.
like palm and
yeah.
That makes sense.
But that jump split, we did it last year. Terrifying.
Oh my gosh, I've been seeing that on TikTok, and I hurt every time I watch it.
I did it at the end of the school year. My friend at her party, like birthday party, had like this like bouncy house, and I thought it would like brace my landing if I did it in a bouncy house.
And it did not.
No, I like tore my hamstring.
I feel like a bouncy house would almost be
strained
worse,
it.
because you're just...
I know.
Because you're literally bouncing.
There's like pictures of me like
dying.
Well, it's like a video of me doing it, and I screenshotted it so you can see like me like realizing I think I tore my hamstring. And then it's like my face is like.
That is
and then,
so
like,
funny.
I just like fall over, and then I made my friends carry me upstairs and like put an ice pack on the back of my leg. I was like, how am I supposed to go out? I tore my ACL. Like, you're fine.
You're so dramatic.
I'm so dramatic.
Do they still do like the blue for vets, pink for rookies, or whatever it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different uniforms.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But they like, you know, in the old show how they
Yeah.
would have like guest choreographers come in, and like that was like the big
Yeah.
theme of like the episode. Like there was none of that in this.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
They kind of like condensed the training camp footage into like.
So it was more about the people than like
it wasn't
the process.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe that's good.
Mm-hmm. But they're filming. I heard they're filming. There's training camps going on right now for this season, and I heard they're filming.
Nice.
So maybe we'll get a season 2.
That'd be cool.
Well, wouldn't that be your
That would be
dream?
yeah, that'd be the cherry on top.
For real.
Oh my god. Moving on.
No. I don't wanna.
I don't know if y'all saw Girls by Kid Laroi, the music video that came out.
I saw clips of it on my TikTok.
I have to say, the lineup was awesome.
Isn't Livy Dunn in it?
Livy Dunn's in it. Tiana
Yes.
is in it.
Our girl.
Alex Earl is kind of like the main girl that's in it.
Oh.
And she's a TikToker?
Yes.
How do you have like budget for this?
I don't know, but the only thing that I was a little not concerned about, but I was questioning was that Tate McRae wasn't in it.
Isn't that his girlfriend?
Yeah, I thought they were dating unless they broke up.
Maybe she picked out the people. And was like, if you're gonna make a video, like, don't use me, use these, like.
Did she not want to be?
Well, she is on tour right now.
Okay, true. But I mean, if you listen to the song, it's kind of like.
It's about her.
Yeah. So wouldn't you want to pull a Sabrina Carpenter moment and put her in the spotlight?
Facts.
I don't know, Kid Laroi. Let us know if you're listening. And then the new movie on Netflix, A Family Affair. Have y'all seen that? It's with Zac Efron.
I saw the trailer.
Trailer.
Wait, who else is in it?
It's
Joey King is in it from Kissing Booth.
and Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother watched it.
Was it good? Did she like it?
I think so. Or maybe she was going to watch it. I don't know.
I mean, I kind of want to see it. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody who's seen it, but when I looked up trending movies, it was one of them. And I'm a big Zac Efron fan, so...
Have you seen Neighbors? You probably have seen Neighbors. With Zac Efron?
Yes.
Funny movie.
Yes.
Sorry,
anything with Zac Efron, I'll probably watch.
I need to go back and watch High School Musical.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh.
I did rewatch Descendants the other day.
Really?
All 3.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I finally went and saw Inside Out too.
Really? How was it?
Wait, I want to go see it.
It was good. I like some parts. I think it takes a little long to kind of like get to where we're going, but like at the very end, it all gets tied in a bow, and it was a really good message. It's pretty much a battle between happiness and anxiety. Like all the TikToks that say, if you have a boyfriend or parent or sibling that doesn't fully understand anxiety, then
make them watch it.
Yeah. I think that it does a really good job explaining it.
I want to rent it, like, because now you can rent it through YouTube TV. But I'm in the middle of finishing Bridgerton. I'm really late to the game.
You are late to the game.
I'm watching the second half of season
3. So you're not that far behind.
No.
It's
I
good.
have 2 episodes left.
It's good.
I'll probably finish it tonight.
Yeah.
What's it about, Bridgerton?
It's like, can you explain it?
It's like kind of old-timey courting almost. So there's like a season of girls that are wanting to be courted for marriage, and there's like this specific family that's the Bridgertons, and you're kind of following them. So each season is a different child.
Like
I was gonna say daughter, but it's not just daughters.
In the past, it's been the first one was the oldest girl, and then the last 2 seasons, season and a half,
have been
about
boys. But then this season also had another one of the daughters, because like all the ages kind of run together, and if you don't get courted in your first season, you come back to like continue get courted, because I mean they believe that a woman is nothing until you're married. So
is it fake, or is it like Bachelor thing?
It's fake.
No, it's fake.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fake,
based
but
off, like history. And
yeah.
That makes sense. I need to catch up on all the shows.
Yeah.
I know. It's good. It's good. Summer's a good time for it.
That's true.
We're literally in a lull of sports right now until the Olympics. So this is the time.
I do. I need to. Especially on like Netflix.
Yeah. And those are a lot of the Netflix shows are easy to just have on in the background when you're doing X, Y, and Z. So all right. Well,
did you hit record on this? Okay. Sorry, I just didn't remember if you did or not.
I did.
Okay, good.
Hopefully this is recording.
I hope so.
Go Braves. Go watch Netflix. And
God bless America.
God bless America. We'll see y'all next week on Internalized. Bye.